welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in. This is just a look that I randomly done, a colour that I randomly chose. If you like it and you want to see how I done it, then keep watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, turn your notifications on so you know when that video drops, and thank you for your support. I'm going to start with the hair. I'm not really going to do much with my hair today because it needs a wash. I've been sick all week, so I'm just going to put the hair up in one. So I've already wet it just so that it's a bit easier to work with. I'm then going in with my favourite, and that is the Eco Styler Gel, and this is the Argan Oil one. I love this. So I just pack it on. Do you know? Pack it on. And yeah, I'm just putting my hair up in one today. I'm gonna do a little slick thing. I mean, really and truly, I shouldn't be going anywhere. But, you know, when it comes to family, your ass gets better pretty quick, right? So I just add in a bit of water just to get that slick look, you know. And when I do my hair and I want the smooth styles, I've got this really cool brush and it just smooths everything. So I'm just gonna go over. I like to leave out my little pigtail, which I'll curl up. And I'm kind of going for like a high bun. So this brush I tend to just use to slick everything down. And because my hair is still curly and it's not been combed or really done, I shouldn't even be saying that on camera. Karina, you're a tramp. I haven't really combed my hair this week. I've just had it in one all week, and I've just sprayed water and just brushed up the fuzzy bits. More so because I've been ill this week and I've just not been asked. So right now, yeah, my hair needs a good detangle and it needs a good wash, neither of which I'm doing today. It is what it is. It is what it is. So in true tramp mode style, we're just gonna do stale hair. It bees like that sometimes, man. It bees like that sometimes. I want to try and get it as high as I can because I like my high buns. Well, we'll see how high it gets today. And I'll leave that out. It's crazy how the front of my hair is so long and the rest still needs to catch up. I am still using normal hair bands, which, to be fair, I need to stop. I need to invest in some silk coated hair bands just so I'm not tearing my hair out. And I wrap it around quite a few times, as you can see, because I kind of like my hair to feel secure. Once that's back in one, I'm just gonna go over and make sure everywhere that is meant to be slicker than a Snicker is slicked down. And then just get a little bit of gel just to twirl that. It always looks like this, but it will curl up soon. And just make sure the other side is done. See how this one comes up. Ding! I'm going to do a little bit of edge work. So, again, we just going to put some gel on it. And I'm going to use my edges brush, which has a little brush at the end, and also a comb. And you can find these in most hair shops now. I'm sure you can probably buy them online as well, to be fair. So again, I don't really take much time on the edges. They just go wherever they're going. If they want to go, they go. If they don't, they don't. No biggie. We just keep it moving. Right, so I'm not really going to talk through the whole of this video in terms of what I'm doing. This is more, I kind of wanted it to be a more get ready with me and get to know me, seeing as, you know, I never really done an intro video, so this is a bit backwards today. So hi, how you doing? My name's Karina. I'm 35 years old and I'm from London. That really didn't sound like I was from London. Okay guys, let's just clear one thing up. One thing about me is I'm forever doing little accents, or, you know, 1 minute I'm from Alabama, the next minute I'm from Liverpool. Who fucking beep? We beeped that one out. Who knows where I'm from today? It is what it is. Sometimes I'm just an ass. That's really what it boils down to. This is pretty much me. So with that all selected down, we will leave this bit to the end. We're going to do the face. I'm just going to clip that back up there. And then with this, so my spray bottle, which always contains conditioner, some oil, and just water. My hair really does enjoy water. My curls love it too. And in all honesty, like I said, these are 8-day curls, 9-day curls in fact. Yeah, because I've had my hair curly for the whole week, like this anyway, and I've not really done much every day apart from just spray and puff. This one doesn't want to cooperate, so I'm just going to spray it with some water, and then it should cooperate. If it doesn't want to cooperate, it's going back in a bun. Simples. So I've done that. What do? I do a lot of stuff. I kind of like to say I'm a Jackie of all trades. I dabble in a bit of everything, as long as it's legal and you know, it's fun. Currently work in an office. I enjoy, and on the side I do events, so I do a lot of bar work, festivals, recently done a catering gig, yeah, I even do food too. I do hair and nails. I am a qualified nail technician. I do a little bit of everything. I qualified to do nails, or I done my nail course mainly because I'd not long had my daughter, and to be honest, as a single mum, I couldn't really afford or justify spending that much money on my nails every 2 weeks when I've got a bambino to raise. So I thought, let me just go and learn how to do it myself. And then I could always turn around and use that to make me money, which I did for a while. And then I got bored. So now I just do my own nails, and, you know, if my friends or family are like, can you paint my nails? I'll be like, maybe, okay. You know, I'll do it for them. So that's not really a biggie. Yeah, so that pretty much was that story. I'm now going to just place this over my edges so that they will sit nice and flat later. Makeup today, again, I don't really know what I'm doing. I have an idea of what I'd like to do. I'm going to go for a blue look. I don't know why blue. I just fancy doing blue today. So today's look, Matthew, is going to be blue. Blue, 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 blue. Ooh, ooh. So let's just get into it. In with some primer, and that's my Pro Base. And everyone knows, you know, everything's linked in the description. Everything that I use is all in the description box. I was born in Leytonstone, and I pretty much stayed there until the age of 17. I wanted to step out into the big old wide world for myself, and that's what I did. So I left home at the tender age of 17, and I never looked back. As you know, me and my mum get along, we also clash quite a lot. I think we're very much alike. You might be able to relate. Sometimes if you're too alike with someone, you tend to clash, and that is how me and my mum are. And I must say, you know, when I did leave home, our relationship did get a lot better. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, if you don't get with your mum, leave home, because not everybody might be, you know, mentally ready and prepared for the responsibility of being by yourself. So I left home at 17. Bear in mind, guys, I've always worked. Even in school, I used to sell tickets at school for like the under 18 raves, which I would also attend. You know, that used to be fun. I used to like going out and seeing people and dancing. Like I like a good party. So I used to do that. So yeah, I've always worked, and when I left school, I got myself a part-time job. I did go to college for a little while, but I didn't finish college. Why? Because although I used to be in college every day, I wasn't in my class every day. So yeah, eventually I ended up getting kicked out. Kids, stay in school. So I worked. My daughter graced the world when I was 19. I wouldn't say, you know, I'd planned to be a young mum, but it happened, and I'm eternally grateful for the child that I have today. She's amazing. Now, I know every mum's going to say that about their child, but I was blessed. We give thanks. I love my daughter. I do. And after I had my daughter, like I said, I went and studied nails. Now, if we go into, or skip over to 2006, in 2006, I don't know if any of our young ones are on here, you might not remember. For you older folk like me, then you're obviously going to remember MySpace and High Five. Who remembers? Do you remember High Five? Showing my age. But yeah, in the MySpace days, I had applied for a modelling competition. Never done anything like that before. Me as a person, I love pictures. I've always said that pictures are the greatest memory. I absolutely love pictures. I take pictures all day, every day. I have memories from here back to 1984. I never had any aspirations to be a model. That was not really one of my dreams, but an opportunist. So, you know, sometimes I see things and I might not always know how to do it, but be sure that I'm going to try. If it works, if it don't, it don't. I've learned something by doing that. You know, I would always advise people that you don't have to know how to do everything. Sometimes all you need to do is just to have a foot in that door. And once you have a foot in that door, you'll get to learn things. It's really, you know, it's quick. And who knows what doors, you know, stepping through that one door could open for you. So just go for it. Into this modelling competition, I just entered it. It was there and I thought, oh, let me try my luck at that. I got through to the first stage. I then got through to the second stage. I went on to the finals. And I won. So I ended up becoming Miss Reggae Gold 2006. From that, you know, I went on to do a couple music videos, a few photo shoots. I did a Bollywood film, which I was an extra in. I also did an MTV show. I done an advert for Orange. These are like the more high profile things that I was able to get. And everything that I did back then, I done it on my own back. I never had an agent or anything like that. Done it myself. That's where the go-getter in me is. You want something done, go and get it yourself. So I did that. And then from that, I went back into promoting raves or parties, club nights. So I did that for a little while. He's been on my grind, so to speak. I believe in hard work. I've grown up seeing my mum do it. So I guess that's kind of how I've just gone through life. Was a pharmacy dispenser. So I worked in a pharmacy for like 5 years. Qualified as a dispenser. Worked in the community. It's absolutely lovely. One thing about me is that I love to help people. I am a people's person. I like old folks. I really love old people. I think the knowledge that you get from them sometimes is really good. I'm using my Sleek, Conceal and Correct. I'm just gonna go over my eyes, you know, just to set the concealer that I've put on. But I just wanted to be a midwife. I'm not a midwife. But that was always my dream. But, you know, as I said before, kids stay in school. I was a bit of a class clown in school, so I didn't come out with the greatest results or exam results. But, you know, I didn't do the worst, but I didn't do the best. My maths, I've never been a maths person. I hate maths. I hate it. So my maths result was a bit poor. But I still passed. I didn't fail it. I didn't get unclassified. I still passed, but it's just not a good enough pass if I wanted to get into midwifery. And I really can't see me going back to college to do maths. However, I did do maternity volunteering, which was absolutely amazing. I got to see so many births and cesareans, and yeah, that was really cool. I've skipped so much about my life, but you know, we have time, guys. We have time. I'm not planning to go anywhere. And yeah, so fast forward to today, here I am. Now exploring the world of YouTube. I've always been on social media. I've always been a bit of a poster, but I've never had the chesticles, because I don't have the things that the men have. So I didn't have the chesticles before to get it up and going. Persuasion from certain friends. Here I am. I'm talking a lot, aren't I? Sorry. How many minutes have I been talking for? Lots of editing for this video. I'm going in with the blue look. I'm going to start with UA Makeup Academy, and this is my colour burst. So I used this one in my last makeup tutorial. Get ready with me. What do we start with? Well, you know when you actually don't know what you're doing, but we're going to try a thing. I'm going to start with this blue. This one right here. So, like, you know, in true style, I always start off around the top. Okay. It's quite a nice blue, actually. It's not a bad blue. I did want a bit of a darker shade, so I'm going to go in with my NARS. And I'm going to use this one here. It's kind of one of, like, you know, just darken the crease a bit. And I think this blue will be a nice dark colour to use. And yeah. And over that, I'm just going to go in with a bit of black. Because, you know, I like to have like a smoky kind of look. Might as well talk so much, right? I love music. Music is like our thing. There's not a day that doesn't go by when I'm not listening to music. I have R&B and slow jams. Sometimes I'll be going out with my friends and, you know, they'll come to my house and I'll have my slow jams playing and I'll be like, Why are you listening to that for? Like, we're going out. It's so depressing. Well, don't come to my house and get ready then, because I like slow jams. And I can listen to it when I'm happy, sad, hyperactive. It keeps the same energy. Yeah, sometimes you want a little hype music, but, you know, you can't... I mean, I don't know what's happened to the music that we have in today's society, but they don't make music like they used to, man. And y'all know they don't. So, if you're disagreeing with me here, then you really know about your music. But yeah, so that's me on the music. I'm a bit of a foodie, as most girls are. I love cake. You know how much I love cake. Cake is everything. Cake is life. Cake is cake, and more cake. Yeah, you want to win. You want to win the weight in my heart, darling. Get us a cake with icing on top, all right? What I don't love is seafood. How can you not eat seafood? Because I don't like it. I don't like the smell of fish. I don't like the bones. I just don't. I'm just not a fishy person. There's certain fishes that I might eat once in a blue moon if I feel like it. But on the whole, I'm not a fish person. I'm not a fish person. So I know my eyes look really crazy right now. This video might actually be a complete write-off because I might get to the end and be like, no, it's not working. But, you know, we try. All we can do is try. Woo, guys, I'm really bright, girl. Now I'm going in with a little bit of purple because I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just trying to make it work. And purple and blue is quite a nice combo. Now, I'm not really going to do a cut crease today because I can't be bothered. Bit in the middle. So I'm kind of just going to just like that. Right, so food. I love food. I like lamb. I mean, I know everyone's on this vegan thing, but I'm not there yet. I would eventually like to cut down on meat, you know, for health reasons. But I wouldn't necessarily say that I'd like to become a vegan because I like my meat. Cauliflower done up to pretend it's fried chicken is not fried chicken. I'm sorry. I said what I said, don't at me. I love sweet stuff. I love sweet stuff, like, really like sweet stuff. Okay. Again, I don't really know what I'm doing. We're just seeing how this looks. So, oh, okay. That's a bit cute. My GRWM Dazzle Dust. And this is, I'm sorry, I'd really like to tell you what number it is, but I've had it for so long, the number's gone. Mermaidy shimmer. I don't know, you can see it on my face, right? Now, I like to travel, like most of us do. I really like to do the odd solo trip, just because sometimes, you know what it's like when you go on holiday with a bunch of people. Everyone's kind of got an idea of, you know, what they want to do on that holiday, and I hate waiting for people. It gets on my very last nerve. So anyone, I would highly recommend getting out there and doing a solo trip. Search before you go, obviously. Make sure you know the rules of the country, you know how to conduct yourself, and just be smart about it. Go on holiday, enjoy yourself. Do your thing, live life. Lolo. And this is my Gosh-Liner. I'm just going to stop showing stuff. I will work this out eventually, guys. But, you know, for now, I'll link it in the description, or it will be on the screen. And this is shade Skyhigh. So I'm just lining under my eyes with that. As you can see here, and like I do my disclaimers, I'm not a professional MUA. So I'm just going with my flow, you know. Get a vision in your head of how you want something to look. Right now, I don't think this is the vision that I had in my head, but it's gonna work. I think it's gonna work. It's gonna work. I've had a really bad cold where the change in the weather and everything, you know how it goes. Maybe it's Maybelline. And it's a bit bent, it's kind of angled. So you kind of have, I don't know, it's angled, I guess, to make it easier. I hate doing wingliner, I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. I mean, if I'd done this every day, which I don't, I suppose the practice would make perfect. I try to be perfect because most of these people that try to portray a perfect life, their life is not perfect, you know. And this is one thing about social media. Everyone always shows the good, always shows the happy times, the fun times. No one's ever real enough to come out and show, well, do you know what? I'm struggling today. Maybe my depression has got to me, or I'm anxious, or I'm just having a really bad day. My skin's breaking out. My boyfriend dumped me. I have a lot of people on social media that I like to front. Boy cars, rentals, fancy houses, Airbnb. It's not always real, so don't always take everything at face value. Do your thing. Don't even watch what other people do. Benefit their real mascara, because again, I absolutely love this stuff. I think it makes your eyelashes look so long. I mean, mine ain't that long, but with this, oh, they look like I got on fakies. Here we are switching up our foundation, and we are going in with Morph F440. Yeah, I need to purchase some more, but I like full coverage, which sometimes is good, and I definitely put too much on. I always like to just lift up the scarf, because if there's one thing that I don't like is that circle line when people put on makeup. Ladies, always blend the makeup in. We don't need that line, okay? Light under the eyes a little bit more. Make that nice and bright, because I've been not looking the greatest, and under the eyes this week has not been looking the greatest. I had a couple bags. And I'm going to be extra today. There you go, I said it. What's the time? Do I even have time to be extra? I got time to be extra. So this was what they would be calling contouring. Did you see what I done? Now we've put on the lighter colour, and I've got, you know, this darker shade. Just gonna put on and around the foreheads, or in my case, if you want to call it a 5 head, whatever. I know my forehead's big, so I don't really care. I once read somewhere that all pretty girls have big foreheads, so go figure. Again, I'm probably using the wrong brush here, but I'll make it come together. And this isn't a concealer or anything, this is actually like a dark foundation, so it's not that bad. That looks crazy. Girl, you look cray-cray. Let's just get that all blended in, shall we? I usually like to start off with the brush, the brush. And then I'll go in after with the beauty blender, the miniature ones, but the big ones I just don't quite, yeah. Me and the big ones ain't the best of friends. I have them, but I don't really use them. So, and what I've also done is I've sprayed my beauty blender with a bit of setting or fixing spray. Beauty blender just on the other side, just to blend in a darker colour. A few other things about me. I once or twice actually, on 2 occasions, I have helped to save somebody's life. Was a really long time ago. I was still in school, secondary school, and the last one was quite recent, 5 months ago. It was a stabbing, and I kind of helped to put pressure on the wound and wait for the ambulance to come, and, you know, just keep them talking so they didn't fall unconscious or they didn't close their eyes. And that was a really nice feeling to know that I was there to be able to help someone. The second time round was a lot harder. I mean, if you're from the UK, you kind of know the situation with our youth on the streets right now, and the severity of some of the things that, you know, they're doing, and the injuries and the amount of deaths that we are having from stabbings. And so the latest one that I happened to be around for really did take its toll. It did have quite a big effect on me. Just because I think maybe, you know, the age of the boy, and also, you know, the close proximity in age to my own child. And as a mother, I don't know, obviously the first time I wasn't a mum, so maybe I didn't have those kinds of feelings, thinking, you know, this could have been my child or whatever. So it was really hard. I will do a video on this at a later time. We will definitely touch back on that. But I would say that there are some amazing people out in our community really trying to push the message through and help our youth and just try and making the difference. One of them is a young man that I was actually fortunate to meet on a holiday this year, and his name is Preddie OBE. Preddie. Let's get that right. Amazing guy. I would seriously suggest that you go and check him out, listen to what his movements are, and support the cause. Tough time for me to go through that. And again, you know, I was only somebody, a passerby, if you'd like, that went to help. I wasn't the actual victim. So sometimes I sit and I wonder, man, you know, if I felt the way I felt after seeing what I was there to see, how are these actual victims coping? You know, it's quite a big thing on their mental state. So, you know, I would like to think that there is enough support out there for them in, you know, situations like this, victim support. I would really like to think that, you know, there is that. I'm just going over my face with this. And this is the MAC Studio Fix, and this is shade NW48. As you know, I don't like shiny faces, and even though the foundation is matte, I still feel like my face is shiny. So I just like to go in with that. If any of the tips or anything that I do in my video that you think, actually, I'm going to try that and it works for you, I'm so happy. But I would always say to you guys, just do what works for you. Trial and error. So I'm just going over the dark parts with my Sleek Face Form Contouring and Blush Palette. I'm not sure which ones. Oh, maybe that's the blush. And yeah, I'm just going to go over where I put my foundation before. when we get to the nose part, we'll just take that same brush here. And again, I don't feel like I need to really contour my nose because I have quite a straight nose anyway. And I believe that's the purpose of contouring, you know, making everything look more sharper. And for this, I'm just gonna brush this inwards. Or out, should I say. So now we've done that. Again, you know, you just go over, have a look, make sure that everything is in its right place, everything looks how it should look. I now would like to highlight. Actually, no, we missing a step, girl. You gotta put your bottom lash on. So we're gonna do that. It's gonna highlight the nose there. I always do this. Before we do that, we spray the face. Spray the face, girl. That smells so good. A bit of highlighter on the nose. A little bit of highlighter on the nose. We do the Cupid's bow. We do the Cupid's bow. See what I mean when I say I'm an idiot? That was so random. Don't even know where that song just popped in from. Honestly, I don't know. Too sure if to be super extra and go for a blue lip, or if that's too much. But in true Rena style, she can be a bit extra. So we're gonna see what. I don't even know if I own a blue lipstick. Actually, I don't know what this one's from. Line our lips. And I'm going to line the lips with, again, it's the Gosh pen, and this colour, this shade is Fashionista. So, and I know it's an eyeliner, it's not a lip liner, but do you know what? It does the same thing, right? Right? Glitz to it. Alright, let's see what this blue lip thing looks like then, shall we? Ooh. Ooh. Okay. You really blue. You like a blue. Ooh, blue. You know when you like go out your comfort zone. This is a bit bluey. It's definitely really blue. But it doesn't look that bad. However, I do want to ombre look it a bit. We are going to try a thing. Alright, this is really stuck. Okay, so this here happens to be gel. Guess what? It's gone white. That's no problem. Just put a little bit of water on it. There you go. Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your aunt. Again, go around those edges. Make sure that everything is blended in. Everything. Comb through this. In it. The curls will come through. Just like that. Y'all see that? But it's on the wrong side. So, just going to flip it over. African Pride, and this is the Shea Miracle Curling Custard, and that's that. Okay, I'll link that in the description, and I'm literally using the most minimal amount. Get the curls at the bottom popping. And you can do a little crunch just to get them all up, and there we have it. There we have it. So I'm just going to take one of these clips. I don't know what you call them. It's a clip. And I just want to put that under just so it gives a little bit of volume to the hair. Like that. So here, guys, we have my blue look. Thank you for tuning in and watching my video. As always, and as appreciated, do like, do subscribe. I don't know when that video drops, just turn the notification on. Ding! Alright, comment, give me feedback. Let me know what works, let me know what doesn't, and let me know what you want to see. If you want to see more makeup looks, or you want to see like a skincare routine or more hair stuff, let me know what I can do for you. Okay? So once again, guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Rena Vibes. Till next time.